Hi, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Russell. I go by the artist name Color Ran online, and we are headed to Megacon. This is going to be another convention vlog. This is like my 6th year doing this. Started doing this in 2019, and minus the pandemic, so pretty sure that's 6 years.
6 years, 5 years.
It's very early right now. My brain is not braining. I only got a whopping 2.5 hours of sleep last night, which is very typical of me because my mind is always thinking ahead, so it's thinking of today rather than trying to sleep. So today is going to be a day because it is also the longest day, being a 12-hour experience until I can go to bed. So I'm starting this vlog off really peppy. So I promise I'm going to pep up later in the day, probably running on adrenaline and caffeine and probably some sugar because I'm gonna need it. But we are on our way to the storage unit to pack up the car, and then we're gonna be on our way to the convention center to set up. I didn't realize that they allowed artists this year to set up the day before, but I was food prepping, so it probably really wouldn't have mattered anyway. Today's menu is gonna be gimbap and onigiri, so I made that last night, and yeah, my brain is not braining, so I am very tired. So we'll see you at the show. So checking in, I'm eating now. It is almost noon, so we're almost all set up. The only thing left to do is to do my budget prints, and that is it. Then I can give a booth tour. But I'm pausing for lunch. We went a little Asian. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I made gimbap, and I will let you see that. Yum. I'm super proud of these. They're so good. But yeah, after I get done eating, I'll do a booth tour and let you guys see it, because I feel like I'm very proud of this setup. I think it's my best setup to date, but I do have 2 tables, so that definitely helps. But yeah, let me go do that. So, typical stuff. Here is my keychains, my enamel pins, coffin bag, sling bag, Tamagotchi bag. So here's my totes. I did lower the price because I'm trying to sell through some stuff. And then I added a lot to the discount bin. And I also lowered the price too because, again, I've been holding on to these prints for a while, so I think it's time for some new things. Here's my newer stuff. If you follow me from like Krampus Fest, you probably would have seen these already because I did debut them there, but I have a little bit of fan art there. And here's my usual 8.5 by 11 prints. Stickers. No new stickers. So again, I'm just trying to sell through what I have. Some rebranded mystery bags. These are fun because I feel like the red really pops, and I feel like I did include a sticker on the back, so it'll let you see what's actually in there. So there is actually a t-shirt in there, so I had to label them each with what size t-shirt's in there. So zipper pouches, some additional sling bags that I made myself, my new t-shirt, and then my Heart Eat-A bag. And here is the full scope.
What are you going to put on there so I know that it's valid? I'm going to do my Edison. Okay.
So just doing a little check-in. It's open to VIP now, and it's picked up quite a bit, but it's still really slow. People are still browsing, and I think VIP today gets 2 hours, so it's VIP and weekend pass holders. They get kind of like a private experience going on, so hopefully it starts picking up after that, but so far so good. Good morning. It is day 2 of Megacon. We are waiting around for a couple people to get here so we can all call. Wow. Take 2. We are waiting for our friends to get here so that we can all carpool to the convention center. I don't know. I know I paid for parking. I don't know if Ashley did or not, so we're going to find out. But I didn't really vlog too much yesterday because it was a very uneventful day. Plus, I was extremely tired. I probably look tired today too. It's just kind of like recovery from yesterday, but only getting 2.5 hours of sleep will do that to you. But we're gonna be on the way soon and get some coffee, eat breakfast, and hopefully have a much better day than yesterday. I mean, it's already starting out good because I got plenty of sleep last night. I don't feel it yet, but hopefully it'll kick in later. But I will see you at the convention. So we just got to Megacon. It took us a lot longer than what it normally would because people are already here, they're already parking, and we had a little discrepancy with our parking situation because in lot 3 where we're parked, which is technically a garage, there's a flat lot right by it, and we parked in the flat lot, and the person who's attending the parking lot were like, no, you don't have parking here. We're like, here's my QR code, but she eventually found us in the system and let us in. So we parked probably around like 9, and it opens for VIP like 9:30. So we got here just in time to see the VIP people walking in, and it's getting a little busy already because it is Friday, and today it goes until it's 9:30 to 7 today. So hopefully today is a lot better than yesterday.
Hi.
You want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi.
This is Bianca. I've known her since high school.
We go way back.
Yeah.
Like, way back. It's too far back.
I know.
I know.
I don't have any.
Hi, so update. What time is it? I have a fancy watch now. It is 2:52. I'm being watched while I vlog, and it's making me nervous. I'm camera shy when other people watch me, but the con's been interesting. It's not as good as last year, as I should say, it's not as lucrative as last year, but I'm still having a blast because a few of you have come up to me saying you watch my vlog, so thank you. I really appreciate that. It helps my YouTube journey out when I do this, because originally I didn't plan on doing this for views. I literally just wanted to do this for kind of like a documentary of my past, because I've been doing this since I was 16. I'm an old taku. I think that's what the kids call it now. I'm old and I'm an otaku, so old taku, whatever. But yeah, so thank you for watching my vlogs. It really means the world to me. And also stopping by my booth to say hi and also buy something from me, because it helps this whole thing continue, because without you, this would be nothing. Also, I wanted to add that I had a returning customer come up to me. So she bought my original heart bag that had the little harness attached to it. She bought it, I feel like, a couple years ago when I was here at Megacon, and she stopped by because she was, I don't know how old she is, but she was really little, and I was trying to figure out a way to fix the straps to fit her small body, and she came back as a teenager now, and she was like, yeah, I still use your bag and I really love it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is honestly, it really helped to boost my overall self-esteem, because, when you're at a convention like this and you're surrounded by a whole lot of other talent, it really puts into perspective, you're in a sea of other creative people. So that really helps kill the negative thoughts that you might be having. So if anyone else is out there watching this, possibly having those same intrusive thoughts that I sometimes do. I mean, we probably all do, because we're all creative people. But yeah, it was just such the sweetest encounter, and I will probably remember that for the rest of my life. So thank you. Hi, good morning. So it is the third day of Megacon. It is Saturday. It's the big day. I swear I got sleep last night. I remember dreaming about something, but yeah, all I remember is 3 a.m. Got up, and then I tried to go back to sleep. And I feel like I finally fell asleep maybe around 3:30, and we're up at 6 a.m. I snoozed for like 15 minutes because I needed it, but I woke up and my eyes were bloodshot because I guess I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So this happens to be the theme of this convention, is Russell with a lack of sleep. And now my voice is so raspy. I sound like Miley Cyrus. I sound like Miley Cyrus without the career. So I don't know what that was, but anyway, like today's gonna be fun. I hope. I'm gonna have to like actually buy the internet too, because yesterday, it was only Friday. Actually, even Thursday had internet issues. Friday was worse. I had to actually like walk one of my customers out into the main lobby area, up the escalators, and stand next to a window before the payment would actually process. So luckily, a lot of people have been using cash this time because I think they know. Oh, Dawn is here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll probably update you later if I remember, because it's so busy. But yeah, I'll update later. Y'all, this is a line to get in, and it wraps all the way around the building. The chaos. Nope, this is not chaos yet. We're gonna go down this way. This is the calm before the storm. I see my Artist Alley sign over there. That's where my table is.
Do it. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. So we made it. We made it to Megacon. I mean, I think clearly you probably already saw this, but anyway, we made it. We didn't have any problems with traffic this morning. We came caffeinated, so we didn't stop at Starbucks or any other kind of coffee place today because we needed to save the money. But because it's Saturday, it's the big day, we decided to opt and buy the internet package, which $80 a day. Anyway, Ashley was having a crisis, but yeah, hopefully today will be much better. I don't even have a positive name for you. I'm Negative Nancy, and this is Positive Patty.
Hi, I'm Delusional Derek.
They can't hear you. Well, they might be able to. I don't know. This is Delusional Derek, and I'm Negative Nancy. I should have a hi, my name is whatever.
Negative Nancy. No, bitch. Eat your breakfast. You'll cheer up.
Okay, I'm going to go eat breakfast now and probably have a pee before all the people start coming in because it's already getting crowded with just VIP. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
That looks so badass.
Thank you. We're fine lines for the show and tell.
Hi, so checking in. It is 6 o'clock. We have an hour left, and so far the convention has been really busy today. I can't say that it's really good profit-wise, but I will say, like, I'm honestly having a really good time. Everyone that's come up to me at my booth has been a joy, and I really thank you if you're watching this, that you came up to me and said, hey, bought something, or whatever. I did cave and I bought the internet for today because I felt like yesterday I missed out on sales. I might have already mentioned this, but yesterday I had to follow one of my customers out of the convention hall, up the stairs, and to a window to even take a payment because it was just that bad. But so there's a conspiracy theory about this, that there's like signal jammers here in this convention hall, or just for this show period, that is making it impossible for people to take card payments or any kind of use of their phone in general. So yeah, I don't normally fall into those conspiracy theories, but all the evidence is kind of leading to be kind of correct on that. Just because like once you walk out of this place, it's like everything comes through, like your text messages, your videos, your photos, you know, whatever it is, like just immediately comes through. So I don't know what's happening unless it's Megacon trying to get every last cent out of vendors and guests that they absolutely can. But that's just the conspiracy. You didn't hear it from me. I'm just reporting on what everyone else is saying. So jury's out on that. We did it, Ashley. We conquered Saturday of Megacon.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Like I shouldn't have paid $80 for that internet.
It is a task to walk back to our car. We parked in lot 3, so it's in a garage across the way. Good morning. It is the last day of Megacon, and I couldn't be happier. I think I'm more rested today. I don't feel tired. I don't feel groggy. So I guess that means I'm in a good place today. We are on our way to get coffee. I'm really phlegmy though. I think it's either con crud. I don't think it's COVID. I don't know. Can I say it on YouTube now? Anyway. I don't think it's the vid or whatever they call it now to possibly censor, but it's definitely like allergies or whatever. But anyway,
It's probably contract.
I've been talking like nonstop. So yesterday I sounded like Miley Cyrus. Today I sound like I've been doing karaoke for 3 days straight. But, or maybe this is my sexy voice. I kind of sound like I'm going through puberty again. You're welcome. Anyway, we're gonna be on our way to the convention center soon, and then today is loadout, so we got the closest lot. We're gonna try and find the closest parking and just wheel our stuff out of there because again, I'm not a loading dock kind of person, thank goodness, because it is it's a huge process at Megacon. Like you have to like flag someone down to like check your booth, make sure everything's gone before they even give you a loading dock pass, which I feel it's supposed to like not make the loading dock so cluttered, I guess, because not everyone's trying to get it at once, but it doesn't help, and that's why we don't like using the loading dock. But anyway, well, we're gonna be on our way, and then I will see you there.
You bitch.
Oh, it's a pink Butterfree.
I don't know if he would. I've got one this size. I'm not sure.
So it is 2:28, and we have until 5 p.m. So we only have what?
2.5 hours.
2.5. So when you do these events, your brain is kind of just fried at the end, and numbers and math are like non-existent right now.
He's considering just sticking to one-day markets because 4-day conventions is a lot of late nights, early mornings.
And no sleep.
Because he gets so like amped up or anxious about things that he just sits in bed and thinks about the day that happened and the day that's about to happen. So he did rebook for next year, but for a smaller table, not a double table, just because this year has not been following the normal growth that he's had the last couple of years. Could be a lot of reasons for that.
It could be this specific concourse too, because
it could be because it's huge.
It's huge, but I think the other side is older, and I think it's a little bit smaller. But next year it's going to be in the West Concourse?
Yeah.
In the West Concourse, which is where it was last year. That's where my table was on the red carpet. So I feel like I did a little bit better because of that. But other than that, like, I don't know, it's just been a really bizarre convention. It has been an escape, so that's why I'm like, the vibes are really good. Like, I've never had any bad kind of interaction with anyone. It's always been a pleasant experience. Even getting through the crowds, people are super polite, and you can see from the vlog that it's pretty crowded. So that's what I really love about this convention. Like, the people here are just really good.
So that's why he'll never not do the show. He'll just scale back because having 2 tables for 4 days is a lot.
And I think it's smart for businesses to do that whenever they can, because it's saving me a little bit of money to do that. Because again, like, the rebook rate is like $4.99 per table. So let me clarify that. The rebook rate for 2026 is $4.99 per 6-foot table for the Artist Alley. And unfortunately, like, my profits weren't in such great shape this year to be able to afford 2 tables again, and it is what it is. So I'm going to dial back next year to just 1 table. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle, which I already understand that. But I think it's going to be for the better, to be honest, because again, we don't know what the economy is going to be like. So I feel like dialing back and going a little smaller with the business is probably the smarter idea. We are back from Megacon. It was a whirlwind of a convention, being 4 days long. I am still tired. I'm still recovering. I don't know if I have like con crud or if it's just, I think it's just allergies. I'm gonna say it's allergies, but who knows? The cat is biting my sock. Stop biting my sock. I wanted to give my thoughts on the convention since I've been an artist there now for 6 years, which I previously mentioned in the vlog. But I will say overall, it was a really good experience. It was a very fun experience. I loved talking to my regulars. I ended up meeting a lot of new artists, which I typically don't introduce myself. I know that's horrible to say, but I'm usually really shy at these shows, and I just kind of figure no one wants to talk to me because maybe they're shy too or something. But I decided to step out of my comfort zone and introduce myself to a couple of you, some of which I do already subscribe to on YouTube. And I just wanted to say thank you for being very sweet and nice to me as I made my way through the Artist Alley to discover new people, meet new people, and overall just kind of vibe with the rest of you. As far as a small business goes, I will say this year it wasn't as lucrative. If you made it this far in the vlog, you know that I've already said that, but I think I was down about 50% compared to what I made the previous year. For whatever reason, down my row, it was really dead. From the people behind me talking, they said kind of the same thing, that they were having the same issues that we were having, where the middle row was just kind of dead. I don't know why people really weren't walking through it, because even as a cut through, I would see like an open space and be like, oh, let me go check down here, or you know, there's more things to be seen down here, so I'm gonna go take a peek or whatever. But people were not doing that. An unexpected cost was having to buy the internet 2 of the 4 days, which it's $80 a day. That is, in my opinion, that is highway robbery, because just to be able to take credit card payments easily is kind of like something that we all come to expect at these kind of shows. But typically in past shows, Thursday would be okay, Friday would be a little iffy, Saturday would be a nightmare. Nick would typically have to stand on one of the chairs and hold his phone up really high to kind of get a signal, and usually that's worked, but this year it was just not happening. So I did end up rebooking for 1 table instead of 2 tables because, like I mentioned towards the end of my vlog, that I thought it was a smart business move just to downsize and save a little bit of money. That way I could kind of pocket the rest and use that money to buy more products, to invest back into myself, or just pay a bill. As far as the rebook goes, so I did mention that it was $4.99 for 1 6-foot table rebook rate. Now, if you're a new artist trying to get into the convention, I did see the paper and it said that it was $5.50. If you're a new artist, I don't think that's a very smart idea. I'm not saying don't do it or don't try, but if you are a newer person on the scene, you don't really have a great setup or kind of know yourself, my advice would be to stick to the smaller conventions to get your feet wet and to kind of build an audience and see where that goes first before investing into Megacon, because this is a long show. It is a very expensive show. So I don't know if you're a newer artist, if that would be a lucrative move or a smart move on your part. But again, if you have the opportunity and you want to get on the wait list, I'm not saying don't do it by any means. I would just say be cautious and be smart with your money. But that's all I have for this convention vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.